going to propose to a guy ever.
And tomorrow,
when do you leave LA?
Are you in Lagos?
I want to
Are you in
get
Nigeria?
married.
How will you not feel
Just like
attached
a
after
must.
sex?
Yeah.
Like, no.
About every parent becomes the police
Okay.
in the lives of their kids.
Proposing is not like me. I will just come direct like you guys do and open one ring. And
Okay,
no,
okay.
no.
So-
Guy, you never reach me will marry me.
That's like group of
Good evening and welcome to the lounge. My name is Margaret Bisazua, and first of all, I just want to say to you married people, please just move to the back. Single Pringles, come to the front. Are you fine? He said, what did jiggy? Everything is peppery. Moi,
Why did you call my name?
Apologies. I don't even know why I called your name. But I don't know.
You did not see that person like that place. See, you're a wicked person.
But wait, are
You
you
I'm
good?
fine.
Are you?
No, I am
You
okay.
look so nice in pink. I love your pant trousers.
Thank you very much.
Look beautiful. If you are
Your greetings are suspicious. It's suspicious today.
No,
What are you aiming at?
I'm
You want to
greeting.
pepper me? I understand. No, the peppering we have seen on the internet is enough. It has been a lot. We have been watching from one blog to another, from one social medium to another, looking at Priscilla and her husband. Oh, but no hot, but we are surviving.
Yeah.
If not for God, that say that we will still be breathing. We single people will still be breathing. One, so they will not take life from us. Yes, no.
Sorry.
Leave me know.
I'm doing fine. I feel so much pity for the single Pringles.
It's over. Gone.
It's okay.
There's nothing I want to say again. Don't even say anything. You've ended the show.
I mean, it's true now.
You
Everywhere
feel
is
very
hot.
bad. What happened to us, please? In 10 words, what happened to us?
I can give you a list, actually.
Okay, no, just hold your list first. So, guys, this chaos, just forget about it. Let's discuss what we are here for. Africa's wedding of the year. I'm sure you guys have been seeing social media street. Everywhere is hot, everywhere is spicy. I tell you, left, right, center. You can even see Moyi saying if not because of God's grace, she will not still be braiding right now. Now, Iyabo Ojo, I beg your pardon, gives daughter to Tanzanian star. Africa's wedding of the year, Iyabo Ojo gives daughter to Tanzanian star. First things first, I just want to speak to Iyabo Ojo's outfit.
Oh my word.
When she came down from
Luxury.
Well, is it Benz I recall that?
Exactly,
film?
baby.
That's so
Exactly. You know this song? Screaming, beauty, beauty, beauty.
Hey.
It was screaming. Oh.
She looked so takeaway.
Oh my
No, she was dripping
She
from
looked
head to
good.
toe. Like
the
it was
glamour is plenty.
everything. Like she was not shouting. When I looked at her, I'm like, this is simplicity at its peak.
Very big.
She was simple and she was beautiful. Her attire, the color, the combination, everything was just so nice. No, it was so
I love the
beautiful.
combination,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah,
The combination
I think
is
gold and
beautiful.
red.
Yes,
it was
yes,
so
yes.
beautiful.
I don't know if I was the only one that felt that I was not really hearing Iyabo Ojo's voice. So, of course, she was doing little things, but she was very subtle. It is like, you people should not worry. I'm the kind of person that doesn't shout. But you will see.
You will see me.
You know,
see.
she
You will
just proved
see.
what when you hear Yoruba weddings, Owambe don't come to play. That is what Iyabo Ojo has been trying to tell us since.
Okay.
That this wedding,
It's going to be
people
the
are going to
gege.
know what they call Owambe. And she has done it.
Yeah.
She didn't need to shout. She's a yayawo. Imagine Priscilla said she wanted a small wedding. No, just
It wouldn't have worked.
It wouldn't that scenario in your head.
That's the truth. It wouldn't have
It
worked.
would not work because she
friends,
In fact, it gives it all.
She has told you that it's going to be the talk of the town. She just said it and didn't do more than that.
Yeah.
People can see it for yourself.
I mean,
and now, TikTok, in X,
Everywhere is
Instagram,
on
Facebook,
fire.
Everywhere is on fire.
Like, seriously.
Iyabo Ojo. Now let's now talk about Priscilla. Okay, so first things first. When this entire engagement whatnot came
Started.
on the internet, most people said, no, it's
fake.
not true. It's fake. I heard that she was
Yeah.
a video vixen.
A lot.
That one
Yeah.
said, no, it's a brand, it's a brand deal.
Brand
And I
influencer.
said, but the way these pictures are done, I'm saying beach pictures, I'm saying by the swimming pool, I'm saying by different attire. This one looks serious.
It looks real.
Until you're not going to propose.
Fun.
A lot.
Everything.
It was, you know,
Blown.
when I look at Priscilla, there's something I see in her. I just like her. You know why I like her? She's doing big things for herself. as young as she
Actually.
is.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, she's about 23 years old. And at that age, she has done so many remarkable things that you'll be like, no, you've done too well for
No, Iyabo
yourself,
Ojo is a
girl.
proud mom.
No,
Yes,
she's proud.
She's super proud of Priscilla and
said,
that kid. Yeah.
That girl has put her mom in the limelight.
The spotlight. Yeah, that's the truth.
She has made her mom proud of her that, you know what, you are like a child like 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, I think Priscilla's wedding would be, it's one of a kind, actually. It's one of a kind, having to get a man from outside Nigeria who is also a star in his own country. You know, it's like uniting two countries together in a bigger way.
Bigger way,
So
yeah,
the picture
exactly.
is so broad, and I really love her for that.
And I love the song.
You know, we didn't really know about Juma because probably Tanzania is a Tanzania.
Yes, that's true.
Immediately he engaged Priscilla. It's like
He became popular.
He just became one of the biggest stars in Nigeria.
Exactly.
We have welcomed him as the Nigerian artist already because his song has been trending back to back. He just released one with Fino again. When I saw that song, I'm like, with Fino?
Exactly. I was so shocked with Fino. It was just the best thing to
nice.
have.
World. And you know, when I listen to Priscilla speak about Juma and also about her mom, she speaks about them with so much confidence. Like, I know these people are great.
Yeah.
Like, when she speaks about her mom, she speaks with like a child that admires her mom's grace,
Yes.
admires her mom's resilience, admires her mom's strength. When she speaks to Juma, I remember one time after their traditional wedding in
Tanzania, yeah.
she had said they are best friends. Like, he just gets her. You know, that's what she said. She said, he just gets me. He's soft with me. Like, he's my friend.
Well, you know,
And that's the most important thing as far as
it
I'm
is.
concerned.
I feel so happy for her because, you know, love, they say, is not something you get anywhere. She had traveled to another country to get this thing, this love. And the way I look at her, she tells herself she's lucky.
Yeah.
And she says it, she carries herself as being very lucky.
Yeah.
And I would say Juma also is a lucky man to have such a beautiful
Now, let's
girl.
speak to
lucky
Priscilla's outfit.
Okay.
Ladies
That's
and
the
gentlemen,
gang.
have you seen that outfit? That purple
It's
outfit.
a
Did you
statement.
see it?
Big
That outfit
statement.
Did you see it?
It's
It's
giving
not something I've
it's giving
seen.
luxury, it's giving elegance, and it's giving
giving
beauty and class
and
at the same
simplicity.
time. That's and
I have not
simplicity.
seen that
agree
kind
with
of
you.
traditional attire on anybody before. Like, didn't do too much
At all.
and yet it was elegant.
It was
Oh my
speaking
God.
for itself.
Look at the down part of that dress.
It was so
I'm
beautiful.
trying to figure out what they were trying to achieve.
No, if you
Yeah.
just give it to Nigerian fashion designers.
We're doing
Just
so
give it
well.
to us first.
We're doing so
we're
well.
good.
I've even
So
seen
well.
all our shoots, like all the outfits she wore for her.
Beautiful.
And the colors
Oh my God.
were so carefully chosen.
I'm saying
Beautiful.
The outfits of a bridesmaid. Oh
Oh my
God.
God. It was crazy. It was so beautiful, yeah.
Oh my God.
Whoever planned that
Because-
event,
no,
planned
no,
the
no, no.
outfits and all of that, those people
I-
really need to be
They
given
took their
flowers.
time. You know,
They need to be given
Priscilla
their flowers.
had loads of events
Yeah.
just for this wedding, but each of the pictures taken, each of the clothes worn had something spectacular about it.
Yeah,
It has
exactly.
something peculiar about every aspect
I
of it,
looked at
and
one
it
video, I
was
said, "Is this
wonderful.
bridal shower?" Then I saw another one where they said they surprised. I said,
It's tiring.
What is it
Everything,
now?
everything.
Help me to help you now. I cannot give you this.
It cannot be an
everywhere.
Iyabo Ojo wedding if it is not like that.
That's the queen mother,
That's
you
the
know.
thing.
Yeah.
Because let's see, that's the thing.
She's
a
She's
caller,
a
yeah.
mother. It cannot be a wedding if it's not like that.
Exactly.
You have to be confused.
Really?
You have to be confused.
Really?
I
They
think you
have
two
three more.
two or three more
Three more
ceremonies to go.
parties.
Be ready to be confused.
I'm
because we don't know
serious.
which
And they're
is
not
which.
joking with us at all.
At all.
They're not playing with
We
us.
don't even know what they have next for us. Or we just know that there's a date, and we know
Right.
that it's something that the last one they said is a grand celebration. So we don't even know what it's going to be. If these ones are like this,
I mean, we still have the Swahili ceremony, and we have the
one in Cape Town,
white.
the grand
White
white
wedding.
I cannot wait to see
Yeah, I
that.
can't wait to see our
I can't-
outfits. Because all
honestly.
our outfits have been given from the bridal
Honestly.
shower to the photo shoot. I was like, Priscilla is not playing with us.
Let's talk about Priscilla's body.
okay.
We are girls, so don't take
No, when I look at her, there's a way I just picture that.
petite and
She's
hot. Like,
she's the real definition of petite.
Yeah, but
Hot
then
girl.
She's just
no time.
she's got her curves and everything together.
I know, you know what I'm speaking to.
I'm young and I'm feminine. I'm
Exactly.
No stress. No stress.
Stress zone, yeah.
Please, I don't.
I'm really a soft girl. No
Like,
stress.
when I see her giggling in the city, because we see a lot of videos on the net, where
She's always
giggling,
smiling.
and she's always smiling.
She's just always smiling.
And even today, for her trad wedding, where Iyabo Ojo prays for her even before she goes
Yeah.
That was so
in. Such
emotional. So
moment.
emotional moment.
The way she goes in, she sees her dad and her mom, she kneels to receive their blessing.
I said that's the
their
part
lagas,
of marriage that
everything
every
just
parent
looks
looks
so
forward
forward
to.
to, yeah.
Every parent wants to see their child going into another family, like handing over your child to another family.
Man.
And I can only just
good
say that
family,
Iyabo
let's say
Ojo,
good family
she's a
front.
fulfilled mother.
At this stage.
She's happy.
She is a fulfilled mother.
Yes,
You
yes.
can't tell her she's not a fulfilled mother. Even if you come on the internet, because there are some people that have sat down on that same internet.
I was just going to point that out.
The way we are happy and hi. So people are on the internet.
It's paining them.
They are
It's
pained.
putting fire on their bum
Like,
bum.
when I went through the comment section this morning on one of her posts, I'm not even going to say that because I'm giving you credence. And your words, I'm not going to give
It
you
doesn't
credence.
count.
Somebody said something very nice and I'm like,
People.
are you frustrated?
I don't
But
get.
she's not the cause of fuel price. Oh. Calm down. Oh. Do you understand?
Help me, my
Like what's
sister.
going on? Why are you angry? Calm down now.
People are naturally angry, you know.
No. People are frustrated.
Exactly.
No, but you don't have to take it out on someone else who is not the source of your problem.
Exactly.
She's just happy. Can you just be happy for
There is this
people?
particular
There's this
woman. Let me not even give you credence again from the beginning. From the beginning, this woman.
She has been hurting.
Hey,
When they say bad belly, when they say bad belly,
Inside.
on the day that they went for the wedding at
Jesus.
Tanzania, this person was actively on TikTok, dragging someone that is celebrating her daughter.
Hey, God, no.
I don't want to say it, but I will say you have not even celebrated anything reasonable that people will talk about in the
Exactly.
country. And somebody is making waves like that, and all you can do is set your miserable ring light in front of you, and you are dragging the person. It doesn't even make sense.
You know, and
People
that
are just
made me
chasing clouds, you know. That's
No,
just it.
People don't like happiness. You see this one, you might have a misunderstanding with her mom.
But for the girl, can you not just be happy?
Nobody's even asking you to be
I see
happy.
the mom.
Just be quiet.
What is the issue?
Be quiet.
Who is fighting you? Do you know, literally, and I like the comment section. Oh, I like her comment
People
section.
follow that.
People are like, who is
Easy.
fighting? You know you're fighting yourself now. Nobody's fighting you because Iyabo Ojo just gave her silence. She said, just be shouting. She said, don't worry, I'll be doing more, you'll be talking.
Exactly.
You understand?
You know, she's
And
just
you
like
will
that.
put your face, you will just be talking, you will just be screaming, you will just be angry. And that's how my enemies will be screaming.
Exactly.
I won't do anything, they will just
Just-
be shouting. If I just carry one leg, she carried that leg is fine.
Fire.
Just confusion. That's it.
It's getting too much.
Iyabo
And I
just
feel
known for
like
that, though.
I feel like Nigerians, we have that bad culture actually. Not just that person in question, but generally people that are just out there to spoil people's happy day. I would not be shocked that after Priscilla's wedding, this particular one, we are going to have different type of trends online that will be trolling somebody or trolling something. Right now, somebody is still trying to use this wedding to make name for themselves. Sorry, is it name? To trend online.
Yeah.
Because tell me why you're coming to somebody's wedding. No, just tell me why. And you have the picture of the groom on your chest.
It's called sampling. Let them know I'm there.
Show me
No, tell me why.
No.
I want them to see
You
I'm
don't have the
there.
picture of both of them.
Exactly.
That picture of the groom is the picture where it was your photo shoot picture of
not-
Priscilla
Why
and
did you
Juma.
take-
Yeah.
And you
took
took Juma's
the
head.
Just the groom.
Oh, the Messiah. No, that's evil. She has a plan. No, Priscilla should go and climb mountain. Because, I mean, the wedding does not even started, and you're already doing this to
She
them.
wants to trend.
That's just what it is.
And I promise
though.
you that even right now,
She's
already
already
trending.
trending.
go like, who be this?
X has
Exactly.
gone up
Where
because
you
of
from
that.
come?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what she wanted because most
That's
people
what she
say
wants.
Bad publicity.
Oh,
is
now
good
publicity.
Of course.
Right.
You understand? And that brings me to my question, Moyi. What interests you the most about Yoruba weddings?
I think it's the party.
Okay.
That's
The
the party.
party.
The
The
show
party.
of the show of wealth, the show of the culture, the show of class and caliber and class. I mean, Yoruba weddings, we don't do anything subtle. We cannot be
And they don't do
quiet.
subtle.
No, we cannot be quiet.
Ah,
If
we
it's
agree
not
with
loud, if it's
They
not
don't do
payroll,
subtle.
if it's not
No,
a community
no.
wedding, it is not
Ah,
a
they
Yoruba
don't do
wedding. So, I mean, Yoruba wedding is just one kind of a wedding that you want to look up to. You cannot be bored
Yeah.
being a Yoruba wedding. You cannot be hungry. That
one
one, you
in
cannot be
particular.
hungry. You cannot not see someone that will be fighting at the party.
Exactly.
So that's why there's always gist.
Something.
So when you go there, you come back with gist. Somebody has slapped somebody has beaten somebody.
Honestly,
it's just a whole lot.
I agree with you.
Exactly. Yoruba wedding is the best for
one
me.
of my friend's wedding I went for. She's a Yoruba girl. I'd never really gone for a Yoruba wedding, so I didn't know how it was. We were there. Alaga spent like hours before we came in. I was like, sorry, what's going on? We now still entered. We now still bent down as friends of the bride.
Yeah.
Like 5 times. We still drop. I said, sorry, excuse me. After this one, is just another one. Introduction now for introduction.
That's introduction, not even engagement.
I said, sorry.
Not engagement.
What will you do in Trattori? Your friend do everything in Mayo. And she said, no. They still. I said, that's when I knew that. No, you see,
It's no problem.
See, that's one part of your wedding that I ate. And I've said it. I don't think I would have any alaga at my wedding because I cannot pay you. And you would decide to make my wedding your wedding.
You will stress
or use my wedding to make wealth for yourself.
Exactly.
First off, they would collect money from every single person at that wedding. They will necessarily lengthen the wedding because they want to make more money. You have been paid. No, you have been paid for your service. They get the money for themselves. It's for themselves, actually.
Wow.
And when you don't allow them display like that, they'll be like, hey, you're trying to spoil their business. But you're not paid.
And you've paid them to come there.
I actually like your own. So I attended the wedding that the bride was angry. She was furious on her own wedding because the engagement started at 12. Not until 4 did the bride enter into the hall.
That's so crazy.
Ask me what she was doing. Back and forth of groom, go back outside. Come back inside, bring money. If you don't bring money, you will not stand up. If this and it didn't make no sense to me.
But why do people encourage it then?
Because I feel like those alagas are people that.
Oh yeah, they'll not be singing for you. Share that song is supposed to make me dance now. Share that song is supposed to. I don't understand.
And when the bride is not coming in, the vibe is already down because she has been outside for a long time. And when she's even coming, that particular bride I was talking about, by the time she wanted to enter, the alagana came outside and said she now dropped cloth on the floor that the bride too should drop money before she entered the hall. That she changed it for her. If you don't climb, if you don't carry this thing, and she's doing this Oyinbo bride. If you don't carry this thing from me, I will step on it and I'll walk over it.
Well, for me, I think
it was so funny that day. I'm like, see, if you don't treat these people like this, they will not learn.
Don't change. Yeah, that's the truth. Well, for me, what I like about Yoruba weddings is their attire. The ashwebi, you get to see different colors, different designs. You know, I always love it about them. They come with their statements. They come with every of their elegance. They come with their own. This is me. This is me and my clan. This is my group. You know, mothers, sisters, friends, mothers, brothers, friends.
If there is no clique, you are not at a Yoruba.
Everything.
They're always different.
And that's when you not see different caterers because per clique,
yes,
a caterer.
Mommy's sisters' friends bring their food.
Exactly.
Mommy's brothers.
Neighbors from Oshodi.
It's always beautiful.
Market women.
Former compound neighbors.
Like
it's always crazy.
Exactly.
My grand aunt and my great grandfather, my godparents. This is their own uniform. This is their own food.
Another part of Yoruba wedding that I love so much are the souvenirs.
Of course.
I don't know.
Of course.
Excuse me. How do you put it?
Have you seen the souvenir for this wedding? Did you see the video of the souvenirs? I don't know what is inside though, but I know that thing.
Something. It's something unique.
Bridal shower or whatever get together she had with her girls. I don't know what that is. The pack, the box, the things that were inside. I don't want to call them. We're not giving them free advice. But the things that were, I said, no. This guy is not joking.
At all.
She's not in anybody's league. She's not joking with people.
At all.
She's not coming to place her wedding. And she's her wedding. She's not playing.
The world will know.
Yeah.
That's just Africa will know. It's just the truth. Yeah. And I feel this period, souvenirs are getting momentum. It's getting bigger.
Yeah.
In fact, for me, I got to see Ataro though. I got to see. What's going on?
Is that what? It's crazy. Didn't you see the video that was going viral? That they share gas cylinder. There is nothing they did not share. I used to see it online until I experienced it.
They even shared chicken. I saw live chicken.
They nearly brought a supermarket into the wedding.
My God.
They had brands, like beverage brands, were outside. Like noodles brands were outside. It was like they were giving out supermarkets to people. Come and see people's trunk. souvenirs, different things. Like they were just packing and packing and packing.
Give it
And
up
I'm
to,
like,
give it up to us
I
in
swear, Nigeria, we're too good with everything.
no, we are very free. We open our hands. We
Yeah.
give people as much as we receive too, because
Exactly.
you don't come for weddings like that and people don't
come
donate to them.
empty-handed.
You don't
That's
come
the truth.
empty-handed.
Yeah.
The way you
Sure.
come is the way you receive.
And I'm sure, I don't know how long Juma has been in Nigeria. Maybe sometimes it comes and goes. But I mean, this wedding is going to be like,
It's a
so
lifetime.
it be.
He's going to be so
Is this it?
surprised. There's no
Oh
two
my
ways
God.
about it.
When I saw his attire too, he
was
looked
looking
amazing.
cute.
With his groomsmen.
He embodied their attire.
Exactly.
He carried
Yeah.
it. All of their photo shoots and everything. He
was
has been
just-
embodying all the
I
attires,
like the
Yoruba
fact that
attires.
he's even holding and he's always smiling. So like that's
You know, when we get
he's
too
always
smileys.
We always look at it, all of you. You are not here. It's only both of us that are
Like,
here.
yeah.
I saw one when they were holding by one. They just like, I said, hey, this person, I want to.
They're always trying to show us their love. That, like,
I mean,
this
that's
is
what
this
it's
is
all
us.
about.
That's the most important thing. Because
Of course.
if, of course, they are not happy, everybody will see through it.
Of course.
How can I forget to speak about the man of the shoe? Enioluwa.
Yes.
It's his wedding.
Is that
It's actually his wedding. It's just that it's not the groom or the bride.
Eddie in the morning was taking care of Priscilla's hair. Was like, he said, Priscilla told something happened. She's like, oh, fine. And I'm like, Annie, what are you doing here? Me, what's this wedding?
And he's a good friend.
No, he's
though.
an
No, he's an
very good
amazing
friend.
friend.
From the
day one.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Yes.
From the day one.
And no
Oh,
matter
he's
what
an
people
amazing
Had to
say,
say.
it was like, no,
Yeah.
this is my girl.
Yeah.
I'm going to be here. And it was super excited. And I remember one particular one that always makes me laugh anytime I remember Priscilla's birthday. So Annie had said he had called Priscilla and he wanted to wish happy birthday. Like, I think they have that. We had it in my house too. We have that culture in my house too. Like 12 sharp. I want
The
to be
first person to
you.
call
her.
And he called her, and then Priscilla said to him, Annie, let me call you back. He said, Priscilla, to marry little talk. Like,
It just dawned on him.
Bella, God, no. And I just
dawned
really
on
admire
him.
their friendship. If you
Yes.
have friends like that love you and care for you,
And we'll go the
beyond what
extra mile
people
for you.
think or would say, now they're not even looking to, I want people to see that I'm doing this for you,
Right.
or I'm there for you. I mean, if you have day ones like that.
I know people
think
have trolled
you're
Annie a lot because they believed he was having a relationship with
Priscilla,
Yeah.
exactly, and it was
He
not.
felt he was in love and maybe he'll be feeling hurt and would not bring himself out the
It
way
was-
he's doing. But he's
my
just
God.
looking past all of those things and he's just there
I
for
feel
her.
like people that brought all of
really
those
feel
things
she's
up
lucky.
do not know what it means to have a friend, whether it's a male or a female.
Yeah.
What it actually means to have a friend. You love the person, and it begins to feel like you're in a relationship, because friendship is actually a relationship.
Yeah.
It's just a platonic relationship.
Exactly.
But it is a relationship. And I don't know why they are seeing it as a big problem. Okay, now, a guy and a girl being friends is now a problem, right? But see the way he's carrying her. He's taking care of her like his sister, his partner.
You know-
I mean, what he would do for his own girlfriend is
He's
doing
doing
it to
for
her.
her.
Annie's vibes.
Yeah, that's
you
another
cannot be
thing
around
about-
Annie
yeah, and you will not feel it.
He's a vibes person. Now, I saw him with some Tanzanian ladies.
Yeah,
some of the
over
ladies,
there.
and he was telling them that, say it, you're in Africa. Today is gonna be hot. He was saying something and they were repeating it with him. He was like, say it. And he was just laughing and it was all vibes. I was like, today. Even when he was ushering the brides maid, when he was ushering them from the, what's it called, the bus that they took.
Yeah.
When he was ushering them, he was just still talking and they were still shouting.
Annie.
I remember because I was saying Annie. It's like, you people don't know. Calm down.
He's just a very funny person.
You know, and it's great to have such friends.
Yeah.
Of course.
It's amazing when you have such friends with you.
It
If you
is.
don't have those kind of friends in yourself, I don't know what kind of people that
You have in your circle.
I don't know. I don't know the kind of people you have in your circle. But again, if you're just joining us, we've been speaking to Africa's wedding
Of the year.
Eh?
Gang.
It's hot though everywhere. But even as we're speaking, everywhere is still hot. Everywhere is still stewing.
Okay, I know we have been talking about Yoruba wedding. You are married, yeah?
Yep.
You are from what tribe?
Igbo. I'm Igbo.
So now compare Yoruba wedding and Igbo wedding.
Igbo weddings are great though. They
well,
really are. Igbo weddings,
Igbo
so
weddings
good.
are wonderful.
Yeah.
You talk about the song. One
Yeah,
of the
that
good
the way
things.
shake it.
The song, the dances.
The attire too.
The festival.
I love the
Yeah.
attire.
You know, one funny thing about Igbo weddings is the fact that the bride takes it like it's her day. You know, sometimes for Yoruba weddings, we look more on the relatives and all of that. But
Yeah.
the Igbo wedding, the wife, she's like the goddess. She's
that
she's like everything of. You can't do anything without talking about the bride. Her dance, her attire, everything about her just has to be shouting. That's one funny thing about the Igbo wedding. And I think that's what makes it unique. That's what makes it beautiful.
Okay.
For instance, on my wedding day, Okay, I don't know if I will talk about it, but it was wonderful because it's more or less like everybody is seated and waiting for the crown queen to come out. That's the way it is. So you just have to make use of it. You just have to steal your day and enjoy your day.
Beautiful.
You don't look at others.
Don't
It's
worry,
just
that
you.
day will
I
come
love
for
it.
me too.
I love
Of course
it.
it will.
Yeah.
Africa's wedding of the year. Now, point to note that Iyabo Ojo's husband was there.
Yeah.
I mean,
And it took me a while. I was wondering, I was like, will this man show up? Will he not show up? Because sometimes we barely hear about him. I did not hear about him for a very long time.
very long
Yeah.
time.
I remember one time somebody had asked Priscilla a question. She was like, no, that is very much in her life. She said it. That no, her mom doesn't stop them. That's one great thing about her mom. Like, he got married to her, and if they bet children, even though they are not together,
Yeah.
the mom is...
Iyabo Ojo
Yeah.
she's a very kind and understanding woman.
And before you, I saw him seated. You know, he even blessed her.
Yeah.
No, there was even a
Oh,
video
nice.
yesterday that was online where Priscilla had taken Juma to him and he was greeting Juma. And it was like Okoyawo, and they were like exchanging
how
presents.
sweet.
That's
And
so
that was
nice.
really nice. And today, again, seeing him, I mean, I did not even expect that Iyabo Ojo and the husband, the ex-husband, will sit down together. But they
Exactly.
sat down together, and the tension from that seat, you could feel it from the phone.
But I just
It's
feel-
like, bro, don't pass that place.
do that.
Stay there, stay there.
Don't do that.
I feel Iyabo Ojo is a very nice person.
Yeah.
I watched her on TV talking about her relationship with her husband. You know, it wasn't that funny, but she tried so hard not to make him look bad.
Yeah.
Bringing him into this whole ceremony. I know a lot of women that would
That would
never
Never.
they
I was
would
about to say
never
that they
do
will
it.
never do
no
it.
matter what.
No matter.
But
They
she's
won't do it.
kind to bring him and give him the respect that he deserves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
In as much as she's
Yeah.
trying to create a boundary,
Yeah.
she's still bringing him into the life of the
Yeah.
children. And for, you know, it took her a lot.
Yeah.
It's not an easy decision to make.
And you would see
I
that,
really give her a thumbs
yeah,
up.
and you would see that those are the kind of principles that she has laid in
In the-
Priscilla.
for Priscilla.
When
Yes.
Priscilla speaks, she speaks like a child that is very cultured, that has manners.
Yes.
Like regardless
Regardless of what she
any
has.
situation, though, she speaks like, and I just when I look at her and I hear her speak, I just said to myself, Iyabo Ojo will be so proud. Like people, you know, in a world where they chastise single mothers,
Yeah.
in a world where they don't even look at single
Single
mothers
mothers
like
as responsible.
as responsible enough. They're like, you need a father figure and all of those
Yes.
things. One woman
Makes it look like
this.
it's
can do
easy.
this one, and this child is coming out to say, no, my mom is the best. Like she's
She's-
like,
no.
this woman, I don't know where she gets her strength from. I don't know where she gets her strength
But
from.
it's the truth,
Even
though.
before I start to shout and draw, my mom is like, she does not even look like my mom. She looks like my sister because she
Exactly.
does
Yes,
things
no, that's how they roll. We don't have
the
videos
truth.
online.
friends.
They are very good
And you
friends.
see when Priscilla now speaks about Juma, you will just know that she will give him the utmost respect. The only thing I can just say to Priscilla is I just pray for her that her wedding, that this marriage will not just be a marriage, it will be the marriage of a lifetime. Like she will
Yeah,
enjoy
amen.
it.
Amen.
You know,
And I
That's
love
a
how
big-
Mercedes that prayed for her. That one when she was praying for her, she prayed, you know, that one praise the church.
Yes, no,
So I
yeah.
can call her a pastor. I saw videos when she's praying on the altar like Henson is a pastor.
Yeah.
So when she was praying for Priscilla, Priscilla just put her hand like that.
Yeah,
Ah.
so this is my friend. I'm receiving from the director.
She was
No,
amazing.
I just
loved it.
my wishes for her is that she understands the life of social media, because
Important.
that's
Very
where the problem
important.
is
Another
always
one.
from. You get, and now she's an influencer. She's already there with this whole wedding thing. She's already there. So I just pray she gets to discipline herself enough to keep this
Some
marriage.
things off social
Yes,
media. In
some
fact,
things
And
really.
also
off.
for her to learn to ignore the noises, because they've already started that noise.
They will not end.
They've started that noise
Is it-
They
already.
won't end.
It's inevitable.
My sister.
As far as social media is concerned,
Is-
there is nothing you can do about the noise. It will be there. It's there. It has
Did
always
you-
been
Did
there.
you forget? I
That's
think
it.
it was last year after the proposal. That was when someone came up online and said Juma had slept with her. Juma had
My
this,
dear.
this, Juma did da 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 da.
A weekend.
And I'm like,
They
please,
brought out-
please, Nigerians, please,
Brought out
please.
the girl as Juma's ex-girlfriend. They're like, no.
That he was even with her. He was with her like days before
Before
the
he
proposal.
proposed, yes, I read the news.
Jesus.
People are just
Ebu.
annoying.
No.
And you know why Priscilla's one did not really shock me? Because if we go back to Sharon Oja's wedding, and Sharon, I love Sharon Oja. Her when I was following it as if it was
Yeah, we
what's
saw
going on
what
here?
happened.
And you saw on
How-
her
On our wedding
day.
It's not just I think that Nigeria have that culture of actually
always digging things up.
things up
On
on
people's-
people's wedding day. Let's talk about
That's
Oko
witchcraft.
Pipi Sesson. Moses Biz and his wife.
The same thing.
Vicky James and her husband. Davido that he was, everybody was trying to like even be happy. They still found things about him. On that day, people like, why are we
Why? That's the question.
Why?
I don't know where.
Imagine a blog.
Imagine
Imagine a blog releasing names of gay men on somebody's wedding day,
and saying that your husband
is far from you. God, Nigerians.
It's just like you cannot run away from the negativity online. People will always dig up stuff. So what you just do is keep a deaf ear. Just act like you can't hear or you can't see them.
But I mean, she's already in that celebrity world. She has been there for a couple of years. I mean, all her life.
She's quiet, you know.
So yeah, she should be able to handle. And I think Juma is also a quiet person. Juma is also a quiet person.
He looks like a quiet person.
Yeah.
I think Priscilla was saying something and he cried. I was like, it is soft.
On their engagement day, she cried now.
Exactly.
They were crying.
You don't get it. It's not many men that used to
cry like that, especially
few men that cry
in public.
And now it's the comment section. If my man does not cry for me on my day,
what will you do?
What will you do?
That's the answer. What will you do? Will you call the wedding off? Just mouth. What will you do?
If my man does not cry for me on my wedding day, forget it. I'm not getting married.
I don't get married now.
Buy me Birkin on my wedding day and I scream like this bride. Forget it. I'm like,
God.
You have problem. I don't know why people always try to mirror themselves in other
people's shoes.
When your own come, embrace it with whatever it brings. And it is you. See, define your wedding or your marriage the way you want it. You don't have to look at someone else and start saying, okay, this is how I want it. It's good to admire what they want. It's good to pray for what they want. But do not make it a yardstick that if it's not like this, then it's nothing.
Exactly.
Iyabo Ojo has labored on her children. She should not be small man for the injury.
At all.
At all. She just released the movie now.
So you don't expect that her first child, her first daughter, her wedding will not be like what?
Anyhow, it's not possible.
Even the president said, "I want this sort."
No, it won't work.
This is kind of wedding that you say you want this sort.
You know when they say
she go look you with bad eye like.
Yes, no.
Yeah,
yes, no. That's your bad wedding. Like you said, Igbo's is for the bride. This one, it's not your own, no. It's my own because I have to show.
Yeah.
I have done that's the word. I have done other people's own. They must do my own. So you want small wedding?
Yeah,
but
that's true.
who you with this small wedding?
And you know, Iyabo Ojo, although she's not the talking type, she's very fashionable.
Yeah.
No, right from
you know?
Yeah.
So you just can't tell her to keep quiet or keep calm about this is my own thing now. And you're telling me to keep calm. It won't work for her. There's no way.
You even know, look at the fabrics. The fabrics at the wedding. Oh my God, when I saw those, I was like, oh my God, these fabrics are beautiful.
Even the
color. Luxury, that's
the
it.
color.
They're expensive. It's not just for
You don't play. It's supposed to be cheap.
When I was looking at Sharon's clothes, I was just like, hey God, Sharon looks amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm screaming for Priscilla. And I think it's just because I'm happy for her. And more than Priscilla, I'm really happy for Iyabo Ojo. She has done well by those kids. I mean, she's just reaping the fruit of her labor.
She deserves it.
Having had such a son-in-law who I pray will continue to be great.
Amen.
She needs to love and be good to them.
Do you understand? That's what I pray
deserves
for.
it, dude.
Because after all of this should be, that's when the marriage is to start.
Exactly.
After all this one.
This one's now wedding now.
Now wedding, no.
Marriage never starts.
Come and jollificate. Come and dance.
This one is for people.
It's for everybody.
But Iyabo just said something that stood up for me when they asked that at what point they should know that Juma was her son-in-law. And she said when she saw the way he respected his family, the way he cares for them, his friends. And I said, respect, for your mother-in-law to be able to pick out that about you, you are a great man. I mean, those are the lessons we need to be taking note of. A family-oriented man, someone that respects his family. If you respect his family, definitely will respect you. And when she said that, I'm like, yeah, that's the point, Mama. That's the point. You should know.
There's not many men that respect their family, that will still respect.
Those are those are boys.
It's the truth.
Those are boys.
No, it's the truth, sir.
You know, sometimes.
And they still consider themselves men.
Of course, and they're still men. It's not like even considering themselves. They are men. That's it. They are men, and they'll still go about their responsibility and all of that. Some people just have this ego, and they always want to use it. It's there.
Whatever will make a man marry a woman, and you're not vulnerable to your woman, she can't see you cry. You can't need and say, my wife, let me talk to you. Easy go.
That's
it's not him, it's pride. Which should be looking down on me. Was it not on the lounge here where we did where a woman said that his wife must not amount to anything more than his qualification? But he doesn't.
If he has HND, you cannot have HND. You have to have ND and below.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So he said,
what kind of man is that?
Not meant to be loved.
One of the men that are walking on the road that has a wife in his house. A wife is in his house.
I pity the lady at home.
Women are not meant to be loved. That he grew up watching his father and a certain
Like
That's
she's
a
just there to have
dysfunctional
your
home.
she's just there to
children.
have kids.
People like that,
That's
their
it.
homes are dysfunctional. You know, it's a family thing, and they
according to
grew
you,
up with it.
You know, there was even a question that was posed that in the interviewer asked him if he would pray for his child. He said yes, of course.
Oh my word!
Why not? So I'm telling you that you see this mindset.
It's
He
a
needs
problem.
a mindset shift. Oh, that man like that.
Seriously, it
But
does.
according to people in the comment section, they say, "Maybe don't disturb yourself. All of us that are begging for mindset, don't disturb. This one is finished because at his age,
It's really
And
funny.
it's when you get
And
someone
it's
speaking
thinking
like that,
that.
and you feel like, okay, maybe the person is just blotting out rubbish. Check the comment section on that day. You will see people like him, family, best of the same feathers,
Exactly.
saying it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And I'm like,
And people will give you
where did
experiences.
who raised you people? Who is marrying these
father and
men?
mother.
Who is that unlucky woman?
Exactly.
Who is ending up with this kind of men? Because honestly, how would you have that kind of mentality
You're in
about
hell
women?
already.
And you know that there's another one again. If not turn the tables around, I saw a video of a lady that said she likes her men to be beating her.
Wow.
Crazy things are happening, guys. Crazy things are happening. Even the host, I remember the host of the show was like, "Sorry, come again." She's like, "Yes, if a man is
I
not
like
strong
harsh
enough
men.
beating her, like he's not a man." She's like, "If I
She
talk,
wants to die, no.
She's like, "If I talk, slap me."
She wants to
Can
die.
you call me? I said, "Wow."
That lady, she just wants to
Well,
die.
so
That's why
let's
people
say
that are living in this world, that have sense, we are not men. Like you said something. You said a lot of people are
crazy.
Are crazy.
Man, you are wrong.
No, the truth is, it's not everybody that is normal. That's just the truth.
Just
In
need
this
to
world,
accept it.
that's the
Not
truth.
everybody's normal.
Not
If
everybody.
we could wear our mentality as clothes, and we
People
are
are wearing
walking
rags.
around.
You didn't know this. I'm like, let me shift.
People are wearing rags and they're smelling with it. It's crazy.
I'm telling you,
It's
that's how it
crazy.
be.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth.
I'm telling
And
you,
it would have
that's how it's
been,
gonna
it would have been much better because you will know people to associate with and people not to.
Thank you. Because some
Actually,
people
that's not how it
they know how to keep that side of them until you maybe end up with them, maybe married. That's when they will not show you and be like, Jesus, we are
This
like
is
this.
you.
This
It's
is
the truth, actually.
May we not fall into the hands of those kind
Amen,
of people.
Amen.
Amen.
What have we
Amen.
been talking about? Africa's wedding of the year. Iyabo Ojo gives starter to Tanzanian. I mean, today is Priscilla's trad, and it has been beautiful. It's still going on. I mean, enjoy it. Moyi has spoken a lot. I beg your pardon. Naomi too has spoken a lot, and I have spoken a lot. So we'll just say in one word, which Priscilla will. One word, Moyi. So, Mama, you like to go on and on.
I wish that the Lord would go with you, my sister.
Amen. Amen. I know, Moyi.
Oh my God. I wish you make a beautiful bride, a good wife to your husband.
Amen. I wish you peace, my darling. Peace, 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 and joy and bask in the affair of a newly wedded wife. Yes.
You said more than one word, though.
Exactly.
Close the show.
Hey, thank you so much for joining us on the show. Until next week, Thursday. Bye.
Bye.
First one.
There was a communication. Something happened. So there's something like accidental
I'm
pregnancy.
working more than 12 hours because I'm going to wake earlier than him to take care of the children.
Do you know you are naturally, supernaturally built that way? Do you know? Do you know?
Imagine what
God has divinely made you like that.
Imagine.